guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me. So we are standing here in front of my hutch shelf. It is completely emptied off. I took everything off of it. You guys know I typically start off in my formal dining room with my decor. So let's go ahead and jump into real life, okay? So here's real life. It's been raining here in SoCal so much over the last week or so. So I have my umbrella, my Betsy Johnson umbrella on the table. Just took it out of my kitchen. I'm trying to stay hydrated with my water. So I have my water bottle right here. I have my St. Patrick's Day runner because we just had St. Patrick's Day 2 days ago. Today is actually Wednesday. So happy Wednesday to everyone. I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. I wanted to let St. Patrick's Day pass before I did a Easter haul. I feel like anything before that is a little bit too early. I mean, some people do it really early because, you know, you just want to kind of get started on it. Some people do decorate for Easter very early. So I'm going to be kind of doing Easter April prep kind of video with you guys. I'll be showing you guys some of the stuff that I have for Easter that's new. Not every single thing, but just some of the stuff that I have that's new. Most of my Easter is in my storage facility, so I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I wanted to do like kind of an Easter prep and haul of some of the things. So I'm prepping. My prepping part is taking everything off of my hutch shelf, which I just did that. And guess what I took off my hutch shelf? It was Valentine's Day. Yes, my Valentine's Day hutch was still up. I didn't plan on doing the St. Patrick's Day one, so I said, let me just leave it the way it was. And I didn't have any more empty containers because I think like every time I take down from a previous season, I take those containers, I steal them. And then I didn't have enough containers to put my stuff in there. So that's what happened. So I had a little bit more stuff for Valentine's Day that I purchased and then my old stuff. And I just needed some more room. So some of the stuff you guys have seen, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have seen some of these new items that I have here. I think that I shared most of this stuff here on social media. Well, social media is Instagram, but you know what I mean? I'm saying like, I think I shared it with you guys here on YouTube, but if I didn't, you know, here we go. So here is the mug that I picked up. I had a lady ask me on Instagram if this was Johanna Parker. It really does look like Johanna Parker, but it's not. And this one was $4.99 from Home Goods. It's like an oversized like teacup. I think I'm going to use it in my Nespresso bar area and I'm going to put some Nespresso pods in it. I also have these. I always make a cupcake for every season. So I have these little picks that I'm going to be using for my cupcakes for April. And this is by Celebrated. These are some cute little picks that have confetti in them. I realized that I did the Peeps cupcakes the last 2 years in a row. So I'm not going to do that again this year. Because I was like, wait a minute, did I do that 2 years in a row? That's crazy. I did. These two guys right here are actually, these are cookie stampers. And these are adorable. It's an egg and then a little bunny. And then I have two of the picks that I'll be putting in my flowers. Once I actually start decorating for Easter, I'll put these in my my flowers. And these are from Michael's. And these are on sale. Their stuff is like 40 to 60% off right now. I only paid a couple dollars for these. And then I picked up another basket like this. I didn't realize that I had one exactly like this. I looked in my garage. I have another basket that's identical to this one. So since I have two now, I'm going to have to do something probably on my dining table, probably decorate a little bit different than I did last year. Maybe use both of those on the table. And then I bought these two adorable kind of blue eggshell. You guys will see those at some point in the video. They're like ceramic eggshells. And I think I'm going to use those with the Dazo. If you guys remember the Dazo haul that I shared with you guys with the Disney eggs, I think I'm going to put those in there. I was going to do a DIY with this one with the orange. I might still do that, but I have to decide. I still haven't 100% decided yet. And then in here, I picked up a cute little mixing bowl. I did show this to you guys in another video. It's just a small mixing bowl. Let me go right here so you guys can see it. It's just a small mixing bowl. Just quick hands because I'm using my hands right now. And it just looks like this. So that's kind of how that looks. And it's just like a small one. You can definitely whip up like a batch of pancake mix or something like that. And then let me go over and show you guys the Valentine's Day stuff that I'm putting up. And then a little bit more of the Easter that I do have here downstairs in front of me. Okay, so here's a little bit more of the stuff that I actually picked up for Easter this year. I also picked up this adorable, this is like a mid-size, I would say it's like a mid-size container. There's a smaller one, and then there's one that's bigger. There's 3 sizes, and it has Winnie the Pooh on there with a little butterfly on top of his head. So I have that, and that is for Easter. And then I also picked up these cupcake liners. I thought these were really cute. I like these a lot. I have some last year for Peter Rabbit, but I'm not sure if they're exactly the same. You guys know how I am. Out of breath, I'm sorry because I've been running around. You guys know how I am. I always buy stuff, extra stuff that I'm probably not going to use, or, you know, end up donating it or end up gifting it. A lot of times I'll gift items as well, because I was just showing you guys the pics that I have. I'm probably going to use those for my Easter cupcake. And then these are like the Peter Rabbit ones. I feel like I can actually use the bottom part since they have like flowers and stuff on them. I think I could use those and maybe just bypass using the little sticks. I'm not really crazy about the sticks. I think that they look very whimsical together, but I like the cupcake liners more than the little pics that are there with Peter Rabbit and his friends and Mother Goose and all that. I don't think that I'm going to use that part of things. If I do decide to use them, it'll probably just be the cupcake liners itself. The other thing that I picked up by Rae Dunn is the Hey Peeps napkins. And these are pretty much the luncheon napkins, they're calling them, by OCS Designs. And these are $4.99. So love these. These are really cute. Usually for Rae Dunn, you can find stuff in the stores pretty much every season for her items. You know, pretty much every season you can find different things for kitchenware. And then I picked up these 3 cupcakes. I've had these for a while now. This is a set of 3 seasonal decor. I love, love, love anything with a little bunny butt because it's just so cute. Because I'll tell you guys why it's so cute to me. I'll tell you why. I have a reason why I think the bunny butts are really cute. Like, I'm not just going to tell you guys, oh, the bunny butts are cute. I'm going to tell you guys why I think they're cute. You guys know I always have an explanation. So the reason why I love the bunny butts is because we have bunny rabbits in our neighborhood every single year right before springtime. And literally, when we see the little bunnies, they're running and they literally have these big fluffy tails. And sometimes you'll see the back of the bunny, which in essence is like their little bunny butt. And they're usually like diving into like a bush, like a rosemary bush or something like that. Or they're like eating some grass. It is the most adorable thing. So when I see anything in the store that has like a bunny butt, it just reminds me of the actual bunnies that I see in my neighborhood. Like literally last night, me and my husband saw 2 little bunnies together. I've never seen 2 running together. So there was 2 running together. The one, he was kind of chubby, and I think I've seen him before around the corner on one of my neighbor's streets, around the corner. And the other bunny I had never seen before, but my husband's like, babe, your lights and you stopping to stare at them is scaring that bunny, because he's just like startled. I'm like, no, he's not really scared. He's just curious, because if he was scared, he would have ran in the bushes. The other one, he just kept going about his day, because I think he's like typically there, but I think he has a little friend now. So he's like, hey, this is where I hang out at. You can come hang out with me. But that bunny would not break the stare. The bunny was staring at me. I was staring at the bunny, and then he ran. And then what did I see him running? I saw his little bunny butt. It's so cute. I love bunnies with my whole heart. Like, if I was one of those kind of people that could actually like take pets on and like take care of pets and stuff. I'm just not really a big pet person as far as like having pets. I don't have any pets. But if I was one of those kind of people, I probably would have a bunny. I think they're absolutely sweet. And they can be messy just like many other pets, right? But I just think bunnies are so adorable. I think they're so cute. And when we leave at nighttime to go out, like if we're going to get dinner or want to pick my son up at night or something, on the main road where I live, there's a fire station. And right past the fire station on the right-hand side is a belt of grass. And then there's a hill, because we live in the hills, right? So it's like kind of high up. It's really pretty at night. And on the grass, I can count how many bunnies I see. And sometimes there's like 12 of them. And it's just something that I look forward to doing, because I see so many bunnies, and then every couple of nights there's a bunny on our front grass in front of our house. It's just the sweetest thing. So these kind of things are just so sweet at heart to me, and just something I'll never forget. So whenever I see that, it'll always be a memory in my head that I remember, you know, where I currently live. I don't know if I'll live here forever, but, you know, just being here for 16 years, I have definitely seen the little baby bunnies, the bigger bunnies, and their bunny butts. They are just so cute with the little fuzzy tail. So I just had to share that story with you guys. I thought these were adorable. This is actually my favorite one that's in here. I do like this one with the flowers. It's reminding me of the Russian piping tips that I like to use. I don't really see too many people, you know, decorating with like a lot of flowers and stuff on their cupcakes, but the Russian piping tips kind of gives a bouquet of flowers. That's what that reminds me of. And then over here, these are just like the sprinkles on there, just kind of basic sprinkles or whatever. But I feel like these 2 are my favorite. This one I could probably bypass, but these are really nice. And I'm definitely going to add those into my decor somehow this year. I don't typically decorate with like cupcakes, but I think this will probably be, besides me making some cupcakes recently, I made some cupcakes. I also made some for Easter as well. But these are ones that I actually bought at Home Goods that are already made in the packs of 3. So this is kind of my second time besides St. Patrick's Day. If you guys remember, I did the St. Patrick's Day cupcakes. You guys probably saw that in my last video. I did kind of show in the background. You guys can kind of see those, and you guys saw those probably with my decor video. But I really like those a lot. And then I found these. These were really interesting to me. To me, to be honest with you, they're a little creepy, but then they look kind of vintage-ish as well. Like, I think the chick one is probably my favorite one because I love that bright kind of like colored frosting. They look really real, the cupcakes do. The lamb, I'm not really crazy about. The bunny is okay. I can't see the bunny that good through the little paper shred. But I thought these were adorable, and I could not choose one between the other. So I was like, let me just get both of them because I can use them for like a tier tray, or I can use them like in a hallway or something like that. So I did pick those up. So I picked up two different ones. I feel like these are more like a neutral because of the most of white. And then this one is more of like a colorful situation. So you guys will have to wait to see what I do with those. I don't even know myself what I'm going to do with them yet. And then, of course, you guys know I had to get something Hello Kitty. And this is actually Blue Sky. And it was $20, which is kind of pricey for this piece. And it's kind of small, but I thought it was adorable. I've been kind of like implementing a little bit of Hello Kitty into each part of every season that I'm decorating with. I have something with Hello Kitty. Her stuff is just so sweet, and it's so dainty, and it's so girly and just feminine, and I just love it. So I'm like, you know what, let me just get a little bit of something with Hello Kitty. And then I did find these measuring cups recently. They don't have anything to do with Easter, but they're just really pretty. And I thought these were really nice, and these could totally go out for Easter or like for Mother's Day. And it's just all, you have Belle, you have Tiana, Cinderella, Snow White, Mulan, and Jasmine. And these are really pretty. These were, I don't want to break them. Let's see how much these were. These are $14.99, which is not really bad. And then they have like kind of gold around them, so they're kind of fancy-ish. And let's go ahead and sit those down for a second. And then I did pick up the Peter Rabbit bowl. I thought this was really pretty. This is perfect. So if you're like whipping up something really quick, or, you know, just trying to, you know, do something real fast, store something in here. You can put some coffee pots in here, whatever you want for Easter. And I love how Mother Rabbit is on here with Baby Rabbit. Super cute. So this is $4.99. I think there's like a teapot. I'm trying to remember if I bought a teapot that was Peter Rabbit, or do I own an Easter teapot? Like, I can't remember. I was just talking about that on Instagram a few weeks ago. I was like, did I buy something this year, or do I already have something like that? I do not remember, but something like that, right? Something like that. So these are some of the things that I have for Easter, and I'll probably share with you guys a little bit more of my Easter stuff that I have, but, you know, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with the video because I will be decorating for Easter this year. Yes, I will. A couple of you guys were saying, I hope you're going to decorate. Are you going to do a decorate video? I will be. I'll be doing a little bit outdoors. I bought a beautiful wreath this year that I'm going to be using. It's in my garage. I have some rugs. I have some pillows that I'll be doing outside. I'll change my garden flag. And then I have some greeters that will stand outside. And then, of course, the dining room table will transform into Easter. The hutch, I'll do some stuff on the staircase, the entry of the door, the family room. I have the Peeps stuffed characters. I'll be doing a tier tray and kind of like a few things in my coffee bar area. I probably won't go completely crazy in my coffee bar area this year, but I definitely will be decorating in that area. So on that note, I did find a lot of stuff at Target when I went recently, and this past weekend I went to Target. I did have a few more things in my basket. I actually put some of the stuff back because I was like, I don't need this. I saw this really cute green kind of like woven basket, and it kind of had a petal around it. I probably should take a picture of it so I can show it to you guys, but I didn't. I didn't take a picture. I was like trying to put it back so quick. And then it had the bunches of carrots, and I like threw the carrots in there. The bunches of 3 carrots, I think, were $5 each in the bullseye. I threw 3 bunches of carrots in there with a couple of their petals. Those tulip petals are $1. They have like the nice kind of lifelike feel of like a real petal, like a real tulip. And I put like 4 of those, like 1 on each corner, and it made like a really cute basket, kind of like a bouquet inside of a woven basket. I thought it was really pretty, but I was like, you know what? I'm trying really hard to not buy a lot of stuff that I don't need. I bought a few things from that area, but not a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of stuff that I need. If you guys want to see that bonus footage at the end of this video, I'll share it with you guys. I will be sharing something with you guys too. I did buy something, and I will be sharing it with you guys soon. So if you guys want to know what that something is, and if you guys want to stay to the end for the bonus footage, I'll definitely be sharing that with you guys, because I'll be doing a whole unboxing of this item. It's an item that I already have. This is actually my 3rd one. If you guys want to guess, put it down in the comments if you guys want to guess what you guys think I bought. What do you think that I bought that I'm saying it's my 3rd one? You know it's not my KitchenAid mixers. I'll give you a hint. It's not my KitchenAid mixers, but it's a big appliance. but I have 3 KitchenAid mixers already. So it's not another KitchenAid mixer. I bought something else at Target, which is now going to be my 3rd of that particular appliance. So let me know down in the comments if you guys can guess. And if you guys guess right, you guys will know at the very end of this video. Stay to the end for the bonus footage. I'll share with you guys the items that I picked up at Target. So yeah, so I think pretty much at this point, I think that I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to show you guys over here. This is just real life. This is my Valentine's decor. This is the last of it. I'm going to take this and put the lids on it. And then I have all this stuff over here. This is real life. So I still have these 2 containers that are for Valentine's Day. I need to actually have my son take all these out to the garage. All this stuff needs to go to my storage. I actually have the Valentine's Day runner, which is right here. I need to actually put this inside of one of these containers. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the lids on these. And then I'm going to move all this out. So by the time I'm ready to decorate for Easter, everything will be all cleaned up. I'll have a clean house and a clean palette, and then I can just start decorating for Easter. So on that note, stay to the end for the bonus footage if you guys want to see what I picked up from Target. And if you guys guessed right, congrats if you did. But anyways, on that note, if you guys are subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for being here. And if you guys are not, I would love for you guys to be a part of the Lock with Leilani family. Make sure you like this video on your way out. It's very important for the growth of the channel and showing your support. I totally appreciate it. And make sure notifications are on so that you do not miss another video when I share it. So after this video, I don't know. I can't tell you guys what's going to be next because I will probably have something in between me actually decorating, because I'm probably not going to decorate for Easter until, probably, I got to see what day Easter is first of all. And then I'll probably kind of decide when. So stay to the end of the video for the bonus footage, and I'll find out what day Easter is and I'll let you guys know. But if anything, it'll probably be like the last week of March, like first week of April, that I will be decorating. And then I'm gonna want to try to get everything down. And I don't think that I'm actually gonna decorate, now that I'm thinking about it, like I think I'm gonna decorate for Easter. And then for May, I don't think that I'm gonna do anything for Mother's Day or anything like that. I think I'm gonna take all my stuff down like the first, second week of May, and then I'll be done with all that, because we do go on our Walt Disney World trip in May. I don't want to have to come back at the end of May after Mother's Day and all that stuff and have to still take down like my hutch and all my decor. I want to kind of come home to like a clean space. I don't know if that makes sense. For some people, it probably will. I just want to come home to a clean space. So I'm going to decorate for Easter / spring. It'll be like a combo. And then I'll just leave everything like that. And then when I get back for my trip, it'll actually be June. So when I get back for June, you know, 4th of July is very close. So I'll probably be decorating with a little bit of my red, white, and blue that I have. I do like to decorate with the patriotic decor because it just reminds me of childhood growing up. And I have a cousin's birthday that was actually on 4th of July. My aunts used to barbecue and we would do fireworks and stuff where I grew up in Los Angeles. I just remember that so strong. It's like a big core memory for me. So when I do that, I like to, I like to decorate like that because it makes me think of my childhood and just like happy times. And it kind of brings in the summer. And then we have our swimming pool. We kind of hang out at the pool here at my house now. With my kids, we've created a lot of memories of like barbecuing during the summer and things like that. And so I just like to put that festive decor up. It just makes me happy. So I will be doing that for June. So when I get back from my trip, it will just be like a clean slate. It'll be nothing. I can just go ahead and just decorate from that point on. So definitely Easter will be the next holiday that I'll decorate for. And then I'm going to skip May. And then in June, I'll come back with the red, white, and blue, just so you guys kind of know like what's coming for like my decoration schedule. But after this video, there'll be something probably in the middle, and then I'll be decorating for Easter. So you guys probably won't get too many more videos from me at this point. Like the 2-3 videos a week will probably slow down at this point, and it'll probably be 1 or 2 videos a week from this point up until I decorate for Easter. Most likely it'll be 1 video a week, maybe at the middle of the week. So I will see you guys at the end of the video for the bonus footage. Okay, so here's a little bit of bonus footage for you guys. So these are the 2 baskets. These are the ceramic baskets that they're calling cracked eggs, and they're calling them cracked egg baskets. And these are from the Bullseye. I don't know if they had any other colors, but this is the color that they had when I picked them up. This is what I found at the store. So they're like a nice kind of like not really a light or a dark blue, kind of in the middle. And then it has like the little speckles on it. I do love the speckles. I remember when Ray Dunn had a lot of speckled stuff a few years ago. A lot of people didn't like the speckled, but I always love the speckled from jump. Like I love the speckled. So this is how these actually look. So that's what I picked up. And then I want to show you guys, these are the actual Easter eggs that come with Mickey, Minnie, and then you have Donald. So Donald will kind of tie in, even though it's a different shade of blue. This is almost like a cornflower blue, almost like my wedding color. And then of course Donald's a different kind of shade of blue, but it still kind of ties in. And then the table runner that I'm gonna have is gonna be bright, so it'll kind of go with that as well. But I will be doing the Mickey and Minnie eggs for this particular basket. I think these are super cute for that. Let's see if I have a couple of them so I can kind of see how it would look if I did decide to do that. These are actually Minnie's eggs all together with just Minnie Mouse in them. I do have a couple other packs that have all Mickey. I have one with like Chip and Dale, and then I have another one. So I'll probably do one of each, kind of like to incorporate all of the actual characters into each one of these baskets, because one of them has, I think one of them has Daisy also, I think. I'm surprised it's not right here on the table. I think one has Daisy in there, and then one has Donald, and then I think Chip and Dale, and then there's a Mickey Minnie combo pack, like this one, with one of each of them, and then Donald, and I think there's a Daisy one, and then I think a Chip and Dale one. So I have to see, but anyways, that is the extra bonus footage, and I will share the rest with you guys at a later time.